to do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you made me do for love what I would not do.
Being in the position of crime prevention specialist, the stories that I have to share are based on reports and personal interactions. When a woman doesn't know what real love is, she is vulnerable to anyone who provides her with the fantasy of what she believes real love to be. The person, male, female, younger, older, related, or not, develops a facade of a relationship to gain trust in order to manipulate the woman to do things that she may know to be wrong. And she is willing to prove her love to the person who provides her with basic needs that she has never known before: food, clothing, shelter, companionship, and yes, sex. This person makes her feel needed. This person gives her a sense of security. At last, she belongs, despite the fact that he has children by several others that he is not providing for. She goes to work, to school, while he sleeps, gets high, plays video games, and doesn't have a clue what FICA is. She is accepted. She has someone to come home to. Unsurprisingly, it happens. She is asked to demonstrate her love. If you love me, you will buy this gun for me, even though I'm a convicted felon, still on probation, and am not to have a gun. You will let me stay in the car, texting you what gun I want you to buy, jeopardizing your housing for you and our children, leaving you homeless, no longer eligible for assistance. You may even end up in a prison out of state where you will not be visited, nor will money be put on your books, because I don't have a job. I have children by several others, and I will have a place to stay. If you love me, you will say the gun found in my possession is yours, since I'm a convicted felon. Or you will not see our child for several months, while being taunted by pictures of me and the child on Facebook. You will have to get a lawyer, file documentation, make court appearances, proving that you are the mother of your child in order to legally have custody. If you love me, you will ignore the protection order. You won't press charges against me when I steal your car, only to have me to return to your house to murder you, your child. I shoot several others who survive. One still has a bullet in her back. If you love me, you will let me drive your car while you are at work, even though I have a suspended driver's license. I use your car to pick up another woman, get involved in a high-speed chase, crash the car, later get charged with motor vehicle homicide due to the other woman dying from her injuries and making you responsible. You make the car payments. You pay the insurance. This car is yours. So, do any of these stories sound familiar? Something from television? No. These stories are true and happen right here in this city. There are no stereotypes. These scenarios happen regardless of socioeconomic, educational, or parental status, and they happen in all parts of the town. So what are you willing to do? You family members, friends, co-workers, teachers, counselors, clergy, you. Are you willing to visit her in a prison out of state? Are you willing to provide shelter for her children, meet all their needs, and explain to them that their mommy is a good person who got hooked up with a bad person? Are you willing to teach them that relationships are bonds that don't manipulate, cause harm, or jeopardize your health or your future? That relationships are safe, encouraging, positive, and provide resources that are all-encompassing. That relationships don't point fingers, place blame, but instead highlight the resiliency of survivors. If these children do not learn these lessons, if they do not understand the value they have by simply being who they are, if they have nothing to cherish or to hold dear, they will be asked by a bad person to prove their love too. We lose far too many that way. So I ask you, all of you, please listen. If you see or hear anything that makes you question a woman's actions or her safety, contact social services, law enforcement. If it takes a village to raise a child, it also takes a village to support the adult.
What you won't do to do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you made me do for love what I would not do.
Thank you.